Okay, I was just talking to, and I'm going to keep this down here for the duration of the video, only because I've seen like 4 or 5 cops so far, and I've only been on the road for like 5 minutes, so it's ridiculous. But I was talking to one of my managers at CVS about my car and driving history, and I thought I'd go off into a little rant and tell everybody about my little car and driving history, just so that everybody knows all of the shit that I've been through in the period of time that I have had a license. Okay, so for the record, currently I am 23 years old, and I have owned 4 vehicles. The first one was a Toyota pickup. The second one was a Ford Explorer. The third one was a Dodge Intrepid. And the fourth one being my Suzuki Vitara. So my first one, the Toyota pickup, I owned it before I actually got my driver's license. I had a permit. So for a period of time, I was actually driving without a license. I only had a permit, and I've gotten several tickets for only driving with a permit, not a license. Originally pulled over for speeding, just got them for having a permit because they knew I only had a permit. And, you know, obviously it'd be hard for me to pay 2 tickets and not just 1. But okay, I had my Toyota pickup. Now this truck is a black pickup truck, and a lot of my older friends know, and they love my black pickup truck. You can see some pictures of it on my Facebook, I think. I love my black pickup truck. I really do. I miss it. I wish I had a pickup truck again because that truck was awesome. Originally, this black pickup truck, and for time purposes, I guess I might make this a 2-parter because it's a good long story. But, okay, so my black pickup truck, I would take it off-road. I would, you know, mess around in some developments. I would go mudding in it. It was an awesome black pickup truck, you know. And you guys are thinking, Tim, doing a country thing like fucking mudding? What the fuck? But, no, it was pretty fun. You know, and, so, it was already scratched and dented and whatnot, so a few more dents here or there, nobody ever noticed anything. So my black pickup truck, at one point, one of my friends, I had stopped at a stoplight. Me and one of my friends were racing to get to somewhere. And I had stopped at a stoplight, and my friend Justin was right behind me. And he apparently didn't apply the brake fast enough, and he slammed into me doing about 35 miles an hour. My back tailgate was touching the ground. The whole back of my car was fine. He just hit the tailgate because on the black Toyota pickup, the tailgate sticks out about a foot further and is on its own support system than the back of the truck for some god-awful reason. And my girlfriend at the time was Lindsay. Her dad worked at Midas. We took the entire crew of Midas about an hour to weld that fucker back up to where it needed to be. And now I would bet money that if somebody were to find that Toyota pickup truck, they couldn't crush the back end of it with a tank. So that's the first part of my pickup. The second part is rather interesting. I was driving it one day, and out of nowhere, I hear this little clank noise, and I'm still able to drive it forward, fine. Turn right, fine. Turn left, fine. When I press the brake, I go shooting into traffic on the left side. And this happened several fucking times. So I limped that fucker home and told my dad, I'm not driving this car anymore. It's just not, I can't handle the stress of driving this car. And he's like, we bought you that car, fuck it, you're driving this car. And I was like, no. I don't care if I get my license at 21, I'm not driving this car because it'll kill me. So he says, fine, I'll drive it. You're still riding with me. I was like, okay. So he drives my car. It goes straight, fine. It goes right, fine. It goes left, fine. When you hit the brake, it throws us into traffic. And he's like, all right, we're gonna figure out what the fuck's going on. A lug nut had broken off of the left front tire and had fallen into the wheel well to where every time you applied the brake, it would lock the tire into place and throw you into traffic. So all it needed was a tire change and it worked, but that was fucking insane. So that truck, after that, started to have electrical issues to where I couldn't really get it started without jerry-rigging the engine, mainly the battery. So I would jerry-rig the battery to the point to where I would take the key ring off of my keychain, just the ring. I would put the wires, the electrical wires, into the keychain, and I would loop the key ring around the battery to jerry-rig the car to start. That worked for about a week, and then the key ring melted to the battery. Again, my girlfriend at the time, her dad worked at Midas. He was able to just salvage the car and sell it off, and that's how I got rid of that one. He, working at Midas, some people sometimes can't pay their bills. He got me the Ford Explorer for free because this person couldn't pay their bill. They sold it to Midas, and he bought it, and he just gave it to me because I needed a car. I'll explain that one in a second because I'm running short on time and I have to get off of this thing. So, Ford Explorer is next.